Welcome to another installment of Johnny Talks Football. Today I recap Week 2 of the NFL season. I also make my predictions for Week 3. So let's get started. We had a quite shocking week in the NFL this past Sunday. We had the Raiders upsetting the Ravens. We had the Jaguars upsetting the Dolphins. The Redskins upsetting the Rams. Actually, it did come to my attention that I saw something on Facebook or something earlier. It said on Sunday, it was the first time ever the Raiders, Jaguars, Buccaneers, Browns, and Redskins all won on the same day. So I thought that was kind of interesting. It just kind of adds to the shock that we had this week. Anyway, there are some teams that are 0-2 that nobody really expected to be 0-2 at this point. Like the Eagles and the Ravens, Saints, Texans, Seahawks, Chicago Bears. Even though it was a possibility the Bears could be 0-2 at this point, I didn't really expect them to be this bad at this point in the season. And the Colts are also 0-2, which is also kind of shocking after... I just don't think the Colts have been themselves ever since that 30-plus point blowout loss against the Patriots in that AFC Championship game. Anyway, let's get to the Week 3 predictions. I'm going to start with the Thursday night game. The Redskins versus the Giants. This is kind of this isn't really a good matchup. It's kind of like saying, it's a football game. But I'll take the Giants to beat the Redskins. It's in New York. I think the Giants are going to actually hang on to a 10-point fourth quarter lead in the last 6 minutes this time. So I'll take the Giants. Well, we got my Atlanta Falcons taking on the Dallas Cowboys shorthanded. I will take my Falcons in this one. I think the Cowboys not having Romo and Dez Bryant are really going to hurt him. So I'm going to pick my Falcons to win this one. Alright. The Colts this is a must-win for the Colts against the Titans. I think the Colts are going to get this one done. I think the Colts are going to be motivated. I think they got something to prove right now. So I like the Colts in this one. Well, this is kind of interesting. The Raiders and the Browns. The winner of this one's going to be 2-1 to start the season. So I'm gonna take the Browns in this one. It's in the dog pound. I think their offense is starting to click a little bit. I'll take the Browns in this matchup against the Raiders. The Bengals against the Ravens. Also another one of those 0-2 teams. But I think the Ravens are going to get this one done. It's in Baltimore. I really like them to take this one. The Jaguars and the Patriots. I'll take the Patriots in this one, even though the question is Brady and Gronk, Edelman, are they going to play all 4 quarters, or are they just going to sit out the fourth quarter or something? And will we see the Patriots back up in the game at some point? That's the question to ask. And also if the Patriots will cover the spread, whatever that is. I don't know what the spread would be. It could be 17, 20. I don't know. See, the New Orleans Saints, another one of those 0-2 teams against the Carolina Panthers. I'm going to pick the Panthers in this one because it's in Carolina. I think the Saints are going to continue to struggle on offense, and the Saints will go to 0-3 to start the season. That's my prediction. The Philadelphia Eagles, another 0-2 team, taking on the Jets, who have been pretty good defensively this year. I'm going to pick the Jets to win this one. It's in the Jets Stadium. I think the Eagles are going to continue to struggle on offense, so I'll take the Jets. See, Buccaneers and Texans. Texans are 0-2 as well. But I'm going to pick the Texans to win their first game of the year in this one. It's in Houston. They got some time to recover from their 0-2 start, so I like the Texans to start this one off with a good one. Alright, Chargers and Vikings. I'm going to take the Chargers to win this one. I just don't think the Vikings defense will defend the passing game very well. Steelers and Rams. I'm going to pick the Steelers in this one. If you saw the game last week, I couldn't because I can't afford the NFL Sunday ticket. The Steelers looked very good on offense, is what I heard. And I like the Steelers' offense to continue to be good as they beat the Rams. 49ers Cardinals. I'm going to take the Cardinals in this one. I like the Cardinals' defense to pull through in this one. Bills and Dolphins. This could be a defensive battle, but I like the Bills to take this one in the end. Alright, Bears and Seahawks. Both these teams are 0-2, and it's a must-win for both of these teams. And I think the loser of this game is pretty much eliminated from playoff contention. So I'm going to pick the Seahawks in this one. It's in Seattle. The 12th man will probably be behind him. I'll pick the Seahawks to win this. Alright, the Sunday night game. The Denver Broncos versus the Detroit Lions. I'm going to pick the Broncos in this one. I think the offense is going to get much better this week. I'm going to guess the Broncos are probably going to win by about maybe 10 or 13. The defense will force some turnovers too. Alright, finally the Monday night game. The Chiefs versus the Green Bay Packers. I'm going to pick the Packers to win this one. It's in Lambeau. I really think the Packers are going to come out and dominate this game. So those are the picks. So I will see you next week. Enjoy NFL this week.